Hello, hello, hello everyone! Thunderous Wolf here. Welcome one, welcome all, to another stream. I need to talk with Fuzon or Lupin about what the fuck just happened. I reached out to both of them on Discord. Neither of them have replied yet. I say, hey, I just want to talk. That's all I want to do. Chat, why do I give my moderators, why do I have mods? Why do I have moderators when they have been known to be like, Lamau, troll the streamer? Why? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Chat, who all do we have in the stream so far? We've got Ainamore, we got Green Eagle, we got Zoizite. Any lurkers in the chat? Welcome on in as well. I hope you all have been having a good day today. Chat, come one, come all. The arcade is open. Chat. So, sorry about, like, the drops and everything. It says on OBS here we got a couple dropped frames. I don't know if, like, shit is downloading in the background. It shouldn't be. I checked, so fingers crossed that nothing else bad happens. What I'm willing to bet is the case, though, is the fact that over here, this is the first day where it's been, like, properly hot. As in the kind of day that reminds me why summer is my least favorite season out of all 4 seasons. It's one of those kinds of days where it's unbearable, well, not unbearably hot, but hot enough to remind me why I hate summer the most. Just because I've gone on record, and I'll say it again here, I much rather prefer it that things be colder as opposed to hotter, because for me at least, I'm able to warm up much easier than I am, like, able to cool down and all of that. So it could be that the weather's a bit hot for Twitch's servers or, like, my internet here. I don't know what else I don't know. I empathize with the pain of needing to deal with extreme heat, essentially. Yo, Stilgar, welcome. Ow, hey, good to see ya. Hope your day's been going good. Yeah, I just want to talk to him. Yep, the Family Guy meme. I just want to talk to him. Yep. But chat, I hope y'all been having a good day today. It's been going good for me today. Nothing like too crazy happened today. It's been just it's been like same old. It's been a same old kind of day for me today. Went to the gym, did my stuff there, got some grub, got some good stuff to eat as well. And all of that jazz. So yeah, chat, as the name of the title of the stream may suggest, we are going to be diving back into Burnout Revenge, but this time, chat, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. We're gonna be doing some retro achievements because PC SX2, or rather retro achievements I should say, supports retro achievements for this game and all of that. So a lot of these are just like, your basic typical stuff, like rank 1, sunshine keys cleared, so like clearing all of the events in like the different ranks, reaching the different ranks, getting all of the stars as well, like reaching the reach the perfect rating on all events, and all of that. The problem with the perfect rating for these events, though, are going to be the crash events, because the crash events I remember being difficult to perfect rank, more so to get the gold, just because you need to like predict, like I'm basically just going to need to look up YouTube guides, essentially, if those exist, on like where to like launch your car in like crash mode and everything. Because the one thing that I absolutely stand by, like Burnout Revenge is not... Burnout Revenge is still my personal favorite Burnout game of all time. I always have loved it, I will forever love it, but the one area that Burnout Revenge falls flat for me, especially after having played Burnout 3 Takedown, is with Crash mode. Excuse me, Crash mode. And the reason for that is because of, because with Burnout 3's takedown mechanic, yes, that was introduced in Burnout 3, hence the subtitle, but Burnout 3's crash mode, you had like different like power-ups essentially that you could go after as well, to not only boost like your score and everything, but also it gave a little bit of like a strategy element to it, which is nice. I like that about Burnout 3. Meanwhile, in Burnout Revenge, you don't get anything of the sort for like your crash mode, which like, but I don't know. We can manage. There's like a ton of them. Got to get all the signature takedowns as well. So all of those, these ones I'm gonna need to go out of my way to get. So completing challenge sheets, I don't know what that all's about. Reaching like the different ranks of the game, getting a bunch of takedowns for a profile and all that, so standard stuff. It is, hey, glad to hear. Got some writing in and TES 4 Remastered. Nice. Squirrel! Squirrel! Ooh, why are we dropping to 160 frames? Damn. Damn, that shit ugly. Yeah, so we'll go for as long as we can. If the frame drops start getting really, really bad, then I'll consider ending early, but I don't want to end early. I want to go to the full time frame. But if the internet is going to continue to be stubborn about me crashing and shit, like, you know, causing vehicular mayhem on the road for cars and everything, then we will cross that bridge if we get to it and all of that. Right now it just seems to be resolution drops, though we have had a couple of the spinning circles of doom, But we'll go for as long as we can. I'm curious, actually. Does Down Detector say anything on Twitch? I'm curious. No? Okay, no problems. So it probably, I'm not sure. I don't know. How could you not know that? But like I said, we will go as far as we can for the, wait, fuck. I forgot to, hold on, wait, actually, exit. I forgot to reset my controls. Hold on, oops. Which, let's just automatically map it to my controller. All right, there we go. Now we should be good. Normally I would like to leave the controls just as is, but the thing is, with how I have my Ace Combat like configuration set up, like swapping what would be square and like the back button and whatnot, swapping those for like the special weapons and the radar and all of that jazz. You know, it would not be good, because I can't imagine trying to relearn the muscle memory to try and be like, oh shit, wait a minute, the select button is actually break, and then, you know. Yo, Heine, welcome, good to see ya. Exclamation mark inflates thunder big and round. What the Heine, what? You know what? I was about to ask why Heine's messages were always, I was about to ask like why their first messages for the stream were always some like sus shit, but one, I have no room to argue on this matter because I am just as like sus on my own. I have no room to argue. I've got no room to argue on this matter. And two, it's Heine. What should we expect, chat? What should we expect? What should we expect, chat? You know, another thing that I am curious about. Yo, Simply Sammy. Yo, welcome. Hey, yo, those tentacles. Hey, yo. Hey, I like that. Hey, yo. Hey, what those tentacles do? Expect tents. Hey. Indeed I shall. Indeed I shall. Thank you for the 20 bits for the emote enlarge. You are worse, what do you mean? Worse house. You know what, I probably shouldn't ask that because y'all are probably gonna be like, remember when you said you'd fuck at FWA? Cause like, yeah. Sammy Dirge. Good to see y'all. So, chat, let me get the Mario Kart music playing. Let me get the Mario Kart music going and all of that jazz. Chat, imagine getting coconut mauled in 2025. Lamau, by tuning into the stream, I got your ass. I just got y'all's ass. Y'all tuned into a Thunderous Fulf stream, being like, I'm gonna enjoy the stream and everything. Meanwhile, nah. But chat, so first order of business that I want to talk about for the like the stream here and everything. I mentioned this, like, I want to say I mentioned it on Monday's stream, but I could be mistaken when I say that. I could be foregoing. I could have foregore when I said that. Could be forgetting when I say that. But the, but the re-debut. So I mentioned on stream before, and for anyone like who hasn't heard of this, like for anyone who wasn't here like during that stream and whatnot, I am planning on doing some kind of re-debut for, oh wait, hold on, let me actually, so I'm currently watching my stream through the stream manager, just because seeing all the frame drops, like, is annoying the fuck out of me, I won't even lie. but probably because of like the hot-ass internet, or maybe something's downloading in the background too. I'm not sure, but the hot-ass weather today or something or the other like that. I don't know. Like I said, we'll go for as long as we can for the stream. But I mentioned, and yeah, the volume levels look good. Volume levels look good, chat. But what I wanted to mention was I've been like, as part of that re-debut, I've been thinking about like what specific aspects about the stream I would want to re-debut, and the biggest one of them all, or the biggest one in terms of like which one is the most crucial, is like the representation of me. So like, like my, PNG, or like whether I wanted to continue with like being, going down the PNG path, or if I wanted to do 2D or 3D stuff. What I'm thinking of doing is I want to do some like 2D stuff with like VTube Studio and everything. The problem is, though, I don't know who to reach out to. Like, first of all, I need to figure out how this stuff actually works, because even though I will absolutely commission, like, someone else to, like, make the 2D avatar and for them to, like, rig it and everything, I also need to learn how it works so that if, like, any troubleshooting, like, things happen, I can do that on my own, and also so that I actually know what I'm talking about when I'm reaching out to whoever I would, like, commission for something like that. But the thing is that unfortunately with the modern day artist landscape, there are a shit ton of like scammers and everything like that. Not to say that like there weren't scammers before or anything like that, right? There were scammers like back in like the mid 2010s, early 2020s. There were scammers and whatnot, but with how things are going with like AI generation, and just the sheer influx of like the commission like scams, where like, hey, I can do all of this stuff when no artist would be able to realistically have like the expert level quality, for like all of those fields. Like, hey, I'm an expert in 2D, 3D, rigging, like it's one thing if like you have different varying skill levels, if like you're a professional 2D artist, but then you're like a beginner 3D like rigging like person on the side, right? But, I mean, not to say that like people can't like multitask and whatnot. You can like be proficient in like 1, 2, 3 things, but these commission scammers will just list everything under the sun, and they'll be like, yeah, I fully 1,000,000% mastered all of these. Trust me, bro. And it's like, no, that is literally not how anything works. That is just not how anything goddamn works, man. Okay, hold on, wait, I want to check something real quick here. Hold on. If I go to my settings here, I'm curious, hold on. If I go to output, enable custom, would it be stream? Auto, BTTV, enable bandwidth mode, maximum streaming bandwidth, maximum video tracks, auto. Okay, so no, I was double checking to see if I had like maybe the enhanced broadcasting thing. I was double checking to see if like maybe I had the enhanced broadcasting switch enabled, because I remember when I first when I had that on at one point, it really fucked with like the bitrate settings, because it was trying to account for like all of the different bit rates or like resolutions that like a stream could support and everything. Meanwhile, I have my max currently set to 1080, if like your guys' internet can like support that and whatnot. I mean, I watch most streams in 720, but I figured I'd give the option for 1080 just to see. Hey, we already got one. Millionaire traffic attacker. Reach 1 million at any traffic attack event. Good shit. Ah. Ba-ba-dum. A real artist never says they're a master at what they do. Yeah, no, because, like, if you call yourself a master at that 9 times out of 10, or, like, maybe, like, 10 times out of 10, I would argue, you're probably not. You're probably either that, or you're, like, way in over your head. Like, you're very self-arrogant, or, like, very arrogant sounding when, like, you say that, Oh, my God, the frame rate. The frame rate here, we'll park it. We'll park it for this one here. Hold on. But yeah, so it's more so like where would I look to like reach out to people for something like that, for one, and then for two, I still need to learn how all of that works. I need to reach out to someone who isn't a scammer, like someone who won't just like take my money and run and everything like that, or like give me like a half-ass kind of like you know, tracing the reference sheet, but then like maybe tracing the reference sheet, but then maybe like adding in a prop or two or something like that, like those shit ass people. Yo, Barefoot Pine, welcome. Good to see ya. Cardboard cars, definitely lightweight, easily throwable cars with the traffic checking. Yeah, it's a lot, but I want, like, it is a lot, yeah, but I want to get to that point, you know? I want to get to a point where it's like, where, I want to get to that point, you know? Where like I can have that fully figured out, just because I want to be able to, like, the reason why that I'm leaning towards, like, what I'm specifically leaning towards is 2D, like a 2D avatar through VTube Studio. I debated on 3D, but I decided that, I don't know if 3D would be, it's just like a personal preference kind of thing. Nothing wrong with 3D, you know, people are able to do 3D all the time and whatnot, like with Whiskey and Reef and, like, you know, those people. So not bashing on like 3D. It's just a personal preference thing for me with 2D and whatnot. Though, speaking of like 3D, I do want to commission like a VRC avatar and whatnot. I thought about, like, if I wanted to commission like a VRC avatar, I could just have that model be what I use like for streams and everything, you know. But I think I still want like the 2D, the 2D stuff. But yeah, so I'm trying to juggle all of that in my mind. Like, I actually have a Google Doc right now on my computer, listing out, like, organizing everything that I would need for a launch, like a re-debut and everything, because I would want a new intro sequence. I would want to commission my own set of music too, because even though I really love Ace Combat music, I feel like commissioning music that's like exclusive to like my own streams would add that extra bit of flair to it, if that makes any sense. And all that, like the tracks will probably be Ace Combat inspired. Like, for whoever I commission, like, for that music, I'll probably be like, okay, here's some inspiration or like reference material for like what I would want like the end product to like sound like or something like that, and all of that. So yeah, and then like new ideas for like redeems, like, you know, like not only like channel point redeems, but like bit alert redeems. I also want to overhaul my my sub alerts as well. I want to make them a bit more expressive, a bit more animated, like maybe like a pop in or something rather than just a fade in and out. I don't know how I want to handle. I don't want to handle transition, like I don't want transitions like for the alerts and everything. Not sure. Sometimes 2D is even harder to do than 3D, depends on the level of detail you want. That is true, yeah, because as with like multiple things in life, you can make it as simple or complex as you want. You can make it as simple or complex as you want. So yeah, like if you want it to be super complex or something like that, then yeah, you would need to like have a good mastery of that. Oh man, you only got silver? Boo. We'd whatchamacallit, yeah, you could do that, or you could keep things more simple, but like I want to dive a bit into the complex territory. I want to see about like you guys being able to like throw stuff at me and everything like that. Sounds expensive. It probably will be. Like in the grand scheme of things, when you take everything into account for everything that I would need to like spend money wise for commissions, for like the 2D, for the music and all of that stuff, it probably will be. Yeah. That's a good start. Yeah, never heard about a streamer commissioning music for their stream. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been thinking and all that jazz, just to add that little extra bit of flair to it and whatnot. It also helps that I've got like someone in mind who I would commission for that. Ursinus, the same person who made the music for my the most recent. By recent, I mean it's been a good couple months since I made it. But that's the same guy who made the music for Who Wants That Cheddar, the whiskey inspired or the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire inspired game. There we go. If I could know how to word good for whiskey's like December, like Christmas, like holiday game jam and whatnot. So it also helps that I have a person in mind for that. That probably helps with that too. But yeah, so I've been thinking about it, because like I said, my current goal for that is at the is like by the time my my semester starts, by the time like the next like full semester starts with like fall and everything, because I've got my summer semester coming up. Alley-oops, boy, and a vertical takedown, baby. Fuck yeah, that's how we dominate, chat. Let's go. There we go. Good shit. But that's my current, that's my current goal for the moment. So it gives me like a good couple months. I mean, like even then, if I don't have everything in place by like mid to late August, then like I can give myself like an extra month or two. So it's no big rush, but especially with the fact that it'll be like a big move into the apartment away from home again and everything. I still have yet to figure out how the heck I'm gonna haul my PC like in my car over. Cause like that'll be, that's a little scary, you know? Hey, Chew, welcome. Good to see ya. Hope your day has been going good. But yeah, it's like I've got ideas in mind, like packing it full of like just packing material essentially, like my PC for when I do the car trip and whatnot. But it's still very scary. Still very scary. A very scary thought for me to transport the PC in my car and everything. You know, it's a wee bit frightening. Look up, pinned. What the fuck? What the fuck is the pinned? Wait, Fuzon, hey! What the hell? What the hell? I didn't even notice the pin. I didn't even notice the pin until you pointed it out, True. What the fuck? I beg your pardon? Did you get back to, wait, did Fuzon get back to me? Fuzon did. Absolutely nothing from me. If that was me, I would have mentioned there would be a huge surprise beforehand. That sounds like what someone who messed with the Thunder command would be. That absolutely sounds like what someone who did do that would say. Real number, to be honest. No, that is a fake-ass number. Fake-ass number, and we know it, chat. Fake-ass number, bro. Amateur streamer not looking at your mods. Streamer, how dare you? How dare you not look at your moderator, streamer? What the fuck, streamer? How could you, streamer? You know, I just realized, chat, another reason why maybe the stream is like struggling so much could be because there's like a Windows update that I haven't done yet. I've just been continuing to push that off. So maybe that could be why. Maybe Windows is like, maybe Windows is like intentionally like reducing the performance of shit until I update it, which I mean, isn't that illegal, but two, doesn't Apple just do that shit anyways? Don't Apple do that shit anyways? The number is as big as the percent of good boy Thunder is, really. I mean, am I that much of a good boy? Am I that, you know, like, I'll take that. If I am really that much of a good boy, then I'll take it, you know? Committing steer! Bunka steer! Yo, Never! Welcome! Good to see ya! Hope your day's been going good. The cutest cat fox in all the land. Good to see ya. Hope your day's going good. Now that's a real number right there. 2,343? That's a real number right there. Hey. Hope your day has been going good. We're just vibing. We're just doing some achievement hunting and all of that while also nursing the stream because for some reason my stream is just dying right now. See, I don't know. It might be the Windows update. It might not be the Windows update. I don't know. Down Detector said that there wasn't anything wrong with Down Detector said there wasn't anything wrong with the stream and whatnot. So I don't know. Day's not been. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Hugs and pets for the cute cat fox, for the cute Kit Kat. Sag, no more steer. No. But I mean, for the like re-debut commission stuff, I'll figure it out. Like I'll figure it out eventually. I'm sure of it. It's just a matter of when, you know, just a matter of like when I'll figure it out. Oh, big stretch. Just a matter of when, I'm thinking. Excuse me. Oh. Big stretch. Race reverse. Let's go. Man, I won't lie, chat. So like these internet troubles here are like giving me nasty flashbacks to the. Man, you know what's wild, chat? So usually the frame drops only last for a little while, but like it says that we've dropped like out of the entire stream so far, we've dropped about like 24% worth of the frames. So nearly a quarter of the frames where the stream's been up, like things have dropped. Are you sure it's not Twitch fucking up again? Because what does down detector say? Twitch down detector. Still no problems. Okay, I mean, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough, I guess, question mark. I don't know, I might end stream today at like the hour, but... I'll take that. Freebie takedown, holy shit. Bro really thought he could sneak up behind me? Bro really thought he could sneak up behind me like that. Did you see that? That was incredible. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, that is true. Oh, I just dragged my icons around a bit. Okay, that was so strange. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Okay, so on the stream manager, here, I noticed all of my icons suddenly just like change and everything. I'm like, wait, is that why the internet's been shit? Is Twitch like updating and shit? But no, I just accidentally dragged like my stream manager around a bit. So that was what was happening. Has he noticed, chat? Yeah, after Chu pointed it out, after Chu said look up pinned, I have noticed the absolute lies and slander, excuse me, the lies and slander that have been posted in my chat. By the way, there'd be a big surprise beforehand, I would tell you. That sounds like someone who did modify the command but just didn't want to spoil the surprise. Sounds like something that someone who messed around with the command would say. Hope your day's been going good though, Fuzon. Thunder did math! No lie detected in pinned. That is, what are you talking about, no lie detected in pinned? What? Bam! Hey, becoming unsafe. Reach the unsafe rank. The sussies, the ass shakes in the chat. Hey, yo. The stumpy. Dump, 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 dump. Hey, there's our rank up. Today's been good. Just made spaghetti for dinner. Nice. Nice. Dude, I could go for some spaghetti right now. Spaghetti sounds super, super damn good. Chat, spaghetti with meatballs and garlic bread. That is a perfect meal right there. Perfect meal right there. You got plenty for leftovers for like leftover night, you know, for the following day too, for like lunch or dinner or something like that. Pasta is also overrated. Now you're just looking to get a reaction, Heine. I refuse to believe you're that cynical. I refuse to believe you are that cynical, Heine. I refuse to believe that. Now you're just saying shit to get a reaction. I refuse to believe you unironically believe that. Then again, that would add up if you're saying that pizza is overrated, actually. Now that I say that out loud, that would actually add up. So you know what? Maybe that's not the craziest thing to hear you say since you're a pizza hater. I was glancing over at my chat. I nearly crashed. What the fuck is wrong with me? What am I doing? Chats, what am I doing? There we go. Look at Mr. Contrarian Boomer over here. Man, that is really sad though, chat. So for anyone just tuning in to give context for what I'm about to say, I went over about how I've been drafting up my initial plans for my 2.0 launch, my re-debut essentially, for whenever that'll be like later down the line. I'm aiming for like mid to late August. Bitch, I just got fucking flattened. Man, look, when I say I want to get flattened, I'm talking about macro tops, not flattened in a damn car. What the fuck? But I was saying, was saying that I was talking about the details of like my re-debut and everything, and I mentioned the idea of me having like wanting to update from a PNG to a 2D avatar through like VTube Studio and everything like that. But I mentioned part of the payback's a bitch. But as part of that, I mentioned that I would need to be really wary and careful because there are more like scammers out there than ever before, between like either people just using AI to generate their shit, or like the commission scammers where they just like trace your reference sheet and then they just add a prop or two in, or just some shit like that, you know? Just some shit like that. But whatchamacallit, I was gonna say something, but then I forgot, I forgot. But yeah, so you know, whether it's through like AI or just like tracing the reference sheet and shit and everything, it's sad that you gotta be like more careful than ever about like commissioning people and whatnot, you know? Lying is OP, please nerf. But man, like, it is sad though, isn't it? Because like I started regularly commissioning or like semi-regularly, I should say. It's not like I was commissioning like every week or anything, but I was active in the commissioning scene like you know, around like 2020, 2021, around there, starting from when I got my reference sheet, commissioned, or when I commissioned my reference sheet, if I know how to word good, jeez, from Hey FizzyJ and whatnot. And like, there's a distinct time that I remember between 2020 and like 2023, like early 2024, when I would like, you know, be able to look at art or like look at, you know, someone who's like open for commissions and not really need to think twice or like analyze their posts like I'm a member of the FBI or the CIA or some shit, right? There's a distinct period in my life where I distinctly remember being able to not take things at face value, because scammers and everything did exist and everything, but just the ways that they could scam you were less intrusive and less like mass produced and everything, you know? Because, you know, with AI generation stuff, you can like mass produce that shit. Yo, Jetpack Shay, Revenge, woo! My favorite Burnout game. Hell yeah, hey. Ah, feds! Come on now. There you go, buddy. Wasn't that hard for you to crash, was it? But yeah, so like, I remember that being a distinct point, you know, before generative AI really took off and everything. Like, I was able to be very confident, you know, in like, oh, this person, you know, is legitimate. They're not gonna like scam and everything. Like, what's really wild is like, I wonder like what the exact like date or like the agreed upon time frame what like is for when like the commission scamming, like the commission begging scam like really took off. I'm curious about that because I have gotten like what, 2 or 3, I think 2 if I'm remembering right, 2 in like Discord DMs specifically, from like when the commission scammers and with freshly made accounts and everything will just randomly join people's server on like a burner account or something. Then they will message other people and be like, hey, can you like help me with something, or like, can I ask you something, or some shit like that. And the worst part was, when I first got one of those messages, I like humored the other person for a little bit, because as soon as they asked the question like, hey, can I ask you something, I'm like, here we go. You know, this is the part where you're gonna be like, hey, like, can I like have you commission me or some shit like that? And sure enough, the commission scammer did exactly that. They said, hey, you know, I specialize in all of this stuff and everything. Can you please, you know, would you be interested in some shit like that and everything, you know? And like, I'm like, man, I didn't reply to them after that. I just blocked them and moved on. I did get one other person who did like the usual, like, hey, how are you? Like, you know, doing good, you know, all that reply. But after the other person said, like, I'm doing good, thanks for asking and everything, I just didn't reply after that either, because I immediately knew where that was gonna go to and all of that. So like, can you imagine living in this universe and trying to get to work by driving? Dude, if you lived in the Burnout universe, you would just be fucked. you would just be fucked 6 ways from Sunday. No shadow of a doubt about it. I bet Heine thinks that bread porridge is the superior food. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. If I were the type of person to answer these kinds of messages, I would say no, asking me questions is forbidden. I did see a funny post where, like, someone had screenshotted their conversation with someone, you know, like someone being a commission scammer, and they were like, hey, if you dare ask me for a commission, I will spout out so many words that will put us both on as many, like, FBI, CIA watch lists as possible. And then, like, 10 minutes later, when the person didn't reply, the commission scammer didn't reply, they sent, like, a follow-up. They sent, like, a meme image of what the fuck is the... Hold on, I can imagine the picture. Hold on. Hang on. Samuel Jackson stare meme. The person then sent this picture as a follow-up, being like, yeah? You wanna talk some shit? You wanna talk some shit? And then the person just never replied after that. They never replied after that. Yeah, I've debated on whether or not, like, if I were to get one of those again in the future, like, if I wanted to have fun and, like, tease like the bastard, but, like, I don't know. I've got better ways to spend my time. Like 9 times out of 10 compared to like messing around with like the commission scammer, you know? Just better ways. Monka S, thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. But yeah. All right, this should be the one. There we go. Good shit. There's our perfect rating. It is bullshit though how we do 3 events for a Grand Prix. We do 3 events for a Grand Prix. But then whatchamacallit? We do 3 events for a Grand Prix, but we only get 1 event's worth of like stars of like a star payout. I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit, man. The modified R165 steer Luigi circuit. Do not redeem it. Do not redeem the card. I sounded like I sounded like fucking that wasn't the do not redeem the card voice. That was fucking Kermit. I sounded like Kermit there. Yeah. No, I can't do a good Kermit to save my life. If I was told, hey, do a Kermit impression or die, I would die. Lois, I could do a good impression though. Peter, the horse is here. Hold on, wait. No, I can do it. Peter, the horse is here, or like something like that. I could do a semi-good, I should say, semi-good, not like 1,000,000% good. Peter, the horse is here. Should that cat be jamming while it's driving? I don't know. Jamming while driving is a bit dangerous. Oh my God, Peter! Ow. Got shoved into from the rear. What the fuck do you think? What do you take me for, a bottom? I'm a switch, thank you very much. We're gonna try that again, the fucking autopilot. We're gonna try that again. I don't feel like going through the arduous process of reversing. Reversing? In a Burnout game? Hey, Droxix, welcome. Oh, thunder is full. Oh, who lives in a pineapple, under 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 a pineapple. Yes, bottom behavior is being shown in this stream. You are bottom TF. What the fuck? What have you done? Why? Bye? What the fuck? What have you done? What? No. Ah! What have you done? Bye, bottom? You can't just say bye, bottom. Why are you nuking me? No! What have you done? Oh my clothes are all burned off again. I mean, that is what would happen when you get nuked, I guess. What the fuck? Holy hell. Hey, Elijah Drago, welcome. Mario Kart Wildwood music, my favorite. Who's the cool and awesome guy here? Not cute? That's Thunderous. He's the one awesome and coolest guys ever. Hey, good to see ya. Oh, Thunderous Wolf. Bye. Hold on. Let me... Hold on. Go back to there. There we go. The nuke also removed your pee-pee. No, not my pee-pee. Not my pee-pee. No, chat, that is true. That is true. Yeah, oh, wait, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. What the fuck did I... Oh, my stream elements alerts. Yeah, chat, look, it's true. Look, my dick is gone. My entire lower half is gone, as a matter of fact. What have you done with me? Yo, you know what could also happen? You know what could also happen, chat, with like a 2D model? I could actually have like legs and like pants to speak of and whatnot, and all of that. That'd be fun. Telling you, see, we're telling you, Twitch. If you just add like the AD like plus option, you would make so much goddamn money. Dude, like, okay, so if, like, say in the future Twitch does eventually cave and, like, hey, we've introduced, like, an 18-plus adults-only kind of, like, you know, tag for the stream and everything, where, like, actual, like, genitals and, like, shit, and, like, full-blown NSFW shit is allowed. Do you know how much fun I would have with that? Do you know how perfect that would be for me with, like, my style of hee-hee, ha-ha, funny, like, humor and whatnot? Dude, that would be amazing. That would be immaculate for someone like me. Could have like a channel point redeem of that's titled like dick on stream or something like that, and it's like Lamau, like here's my dick for like 30 minutes or something. 30 minutes would have to be like a pretty expensive channel point redeem if I'm doing half an hour, but like, do you know how much fun that would be, chat? Dang. No dicky, no balls. No dick, no balls. I read that as dicky, as in D-I-C-K-I, not an exclamation mark for a second. What is wrong with me? Man, everything's been nuked, except the taxes. You know what, for my own safety, so that feds don't show at my door, I will refrain from commenting. Mario Kart music's always a bop. Chat, do you think, chat, okay, so I'm curious for what you guys think. Because Whiskey has said on stream that he thinks that Mario Kart World is going to be less sweaty compared to Mario Kart 8. I wouldn't know, because I've decided that I'm not gonna get the Switch 2 at launch because the prices are high enough, and like there's not enough being offered as well for me to like want to invest in something like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna invest in that, but like, I still highly doubt that, like, Mario Kart World, like, whenever Whiskey does the Mario Kart streams and everything, I highly doubt that it's going to be less sweaty. If anything, I think it's going to be more sweaty, because, chat, imagine fucking Baby Park, but with 24 other people. Dock fight. Hey, yo. Chat, imagine fucking Baby Park, but with 24 other people. Do you know how hell that would be? Do you know how much hell on earth that would be? How should we tell him, chat? Exactly. How should we tell Wiki? Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we've tried to tell him, too. That's the thing. We've tried to tell him, like, hey, no, it's definitely gonna be sweaty as fuck. You know? Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. Oh, yeah, come on, baby. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, exploding feels so fucking good to do live on stream. Oh, I needed that. I always have fun whenever there's like the Crash Breaker mode and I get to do that. I always have fun with that. I'm at 90%. I'm close to another climax. Come on, give it to me. I need to blow again. Come on. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Here comes round 2. Oh, yeah. That's how you do it, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh. Damn, 2 loads back to back like that? Damn. My stamina, chat. My stamina and fast recharge. The huh? You what, streamer? What have you done? Dude, after all of that, we only get a silver? See, that's why the Crash Breaker events are gonna be pain if I'm gonna be 100%ing this. Genuine pain, misery, and suffering. Well, in small parts at least. The game, Burnout Revenge itself is still leagues fun, you know? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Deconstruction site. I come back and this side character is getting screen time again. Chat, I am not a side character. I am the protagonist of the stream. Or the antagonist, maybe. I don't know. Hell, I'd even be called an antagonist. Sure. Chat, we all know that our moral compasses go right out the window as soon as the... Okay, I was gonna say as soon as the villain is hot, right? But then that would imply that, like, I'm calling myself hot, and that would sound very pretentious. I don't want to come off as pretentious. I don't want to come off as, like, self-entitled like that. Oh, come on, baby, let me explode. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, exploding feels so fucking good. Oh. Yeah. Skip this filler episode. Skip the filler episode, streamer. What the fuck? Hey, there's our gold medal. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, no, I don't want to come off as self-entitled or some shit, being like, oh, I am clearly superior. I'm clearly hot. Like, no. Nah. There's a fine line to walk between being confident in yourself and just being straight up self-promo-y and arrogant. There's a fine line you gotta walk on that, and I tend to not even, like, go towards, the cheering myself on, because I always worry it'll come off as, like, tooting my own horn or something like that, you know? I always worry about that. Well, we're doing better. We're at 20.8 instead of 23 point something for the drop frames. Superiority complex. Imagine that. Clueless. This is the beach episode where Thunder gets naked. I wanna have sex on the beach. Come and move your body. However that song goes. Ugh, is the bottom side character on screen again? Not only am I on screen chat. Chat. Wait, hold on. Wait. I want to do something. There you go. Y'all can see my pecs better now. There you go. Chat, you don't need to watch the game, right? You can just watch the streamer's pecs, right? You'll be content with that. You'll be content and happy with just that, right? Exploding cars in the background, fiery flames as the streamer's pecs is on display. You what? That's an actual song. You haven't heard that? You haven't heard that song? Now, peck this. I come in and the only thing I see is pecs. Hey, welcome to the stream. Chew. Ah! Also, what is that pin? That pin is an example of false information, my dear viewer. Lies and slander. Why, dude, send Heiny to the net. But good to see you, Splooey. Good to see you, cute dingotter. Hope your day's going good. We are managing as best we can with the stream. The stream has decided to shit itself a little bit, I won't lie. Probably rough internet, like for me today, with how hot it's been lately. And all that jazz, but we're managing. We're managing for the. Come on, baby. I need to fucking explode. I need to fucking come. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, get me over the edge there. Get me over that edge, big boy. There you go. Oh, good shit. Anyway, I was gonna. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, round 2. Oh, that stamina, baby. I've got such good fucking stamina, chat. 2 times in a row. Oh yeah. Good shit. Anyway, one more final to go. Hey, you're almost there. Hell yeah. You're almost there. You got this. You got this, man. Hey, Reckless Racer. Reach the Reckless rank. We're making our way. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da bum. Da 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 ba da ba da bum. Ba da ba dum. Wait, I'm curious about something. Hold on. If I pull up my own stream, what does it look like for my own? Hold on. Wait. No, okay. I see. They're like black borders. There are black borders on like either side of the screen. So I was wondering, like, wait, do you guys see black borders on your side or like on? Sure. Stop. I'll stop when you guys stop calling me cute. How about that? Long words. Long. Nope. Okay, then I won't stop. Then I won't stop either if you guys won't. Simple as that. Fair enough. But you are cute. I'm literally not. False misinformation. False misinformation, streamer. I come in and the only thing I see is pecs. Chat, okay, so if this stream were a filler episode, what would this episode name be for a filler episode? If y'all are saying that I'm the side character in like an episode or something, or if this is like a filler episode, what would it even be? The Dude, I suck absolute major dick with coming up with like titles for shit, so I can't even really think of anything. False information. Chat, as a heads up, we will have an ad break incoming in about a minute or so. I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and like let this wave of ads play because I want to see if we can make it until 8. Absolute like worst case scenario, we can end like a half an hour early, but the stream's like we're managing to nurse the stream enough for now to where like I'm confident we'll be able to at least like make it until the end. It probably is just the Windows update that I've been refusing to do for the past couple days. I don't know. I've just been a lazy bitch. They don't even like take that long in the grand scheme of things. I don't know, man. I'm just a lazy bitch. Cause every single time that like I click on like update and shut down, here's the reason why I haven't been updating, is because every time I click update and shut down, my PC decides to restart, like update and restart rather than update and shut down. It explicitly does the opposite of what I tell it to do. So I've just relegated myself to needing to update and just restart, not even bother with update and shutting down. So that's partly why, because I don't want to interrupt what I'm doing for the sake of an update, you know? But I might need to do it like after stream or like before I go to bed tonight or something like that, because I am curious to see if like the connection will improve. I am wondering though. I am wondering about the about like if the weather has anything to do with it, because like extreme like hotness or extreme coldness can like fuck with the internet, like where I'm at and everything. So that might be why. Because like I said, today is the first day where I got properly reminded of why I dislike summer the most out of all 4 seasons. Chat, the ad break is here. Let's get the ad break text on the screen there. I mean, I don't mind if you keep going, but I get blushy. Aw. Boo, bad pun. We'll leave things here for now, chat, for now. We'll leave things here for now. Don't you dare read my messages until I'm out of ad jail. I'll be a good boy and not read your messages until you're done with until the ads are done. Don't worry. Don't worry, things will be fine. Things will be good. Things will be calm and collected. In the meantime, though, I shall look some things up. I'm seeing Jaw's thing. Chat, I found this guy in my attic. Can someone come get it? Grab him here. It's Jaw gripping the Spooter plushie with like the shake effect on the. I don't know what it is about shake effects for videos, or for videos like just in general for videos and like pictures and whatnot. But I love it whenever the shake like thing happens. I love that. Okay, out of ad jail. Shoot, I read your messages already. I already gave commentary on those. Sorry, Heine. Sorry. Sorry, I already read them once, so I can't read them again. Darn. No, I'm kidding. I didn't actually. Like I saw the paragraph and whatnot, but like I didn't actually read it yet. Not yet. Why, dude?
Streamer, how could you not? Streamer, why aren't you good at listening to directions?
To be fair, chat, like in school and everything, that bonk only tells me that you did. Bad streamer to chat interaction. It's a joke. I'm joking.
Satch.
Because Thunder's always a good boy. I'll take the compliment. I'll take being called a good boy, you know? Like, I'll take that, you know? Like, I'll take that, you know? Like, you know? I'll take that, you know? Yay. So I've been watching a little bit more of Reef Ruff stuff, and I'm just now getting the lore of like how Reef is like puppy trained with like the clicker, and everything like that. I saw like a YouTube upload of like him and someone else playing Minecraft, and like the other person, dead ass, had like a clicker that you would like train puppies with and everything. And he brought like the clicker up to the microphone and was like, and all that. Chat, welcome. I'm dying, help. Welcome back from the ads. Oh yeah, him and Speak. He's a dog, of course he would be puppy trained. Okay, so what were you saying, Heine? You are the generic fan service girl character that trips anytime, making her boobs jiggle, spreading their legs, and whining like a useless little bitch, only being there to call for help from the Sigma main character. How dare? How dare? How dare? Oh, fuck, this happened last time. God damn it, it's not letting me control Z. All right, hold on. I'll have to manually... Yo, chat, wait, hold on. What if... Chat, what if I, like, went over here and, like, mirrored myself? Cursed Thunderous Wolf at the bottom right instead of the bottom left? Or what if I just casually say... What if I casually just float like this? And like, anyone new coming in being like, where are your legs, streamer? I think that's good. Yeah, there we go. That's back to where I had it. Where are his legs? The other guy on the YouTube video is called Speakeasy. Reef said he fucks like a straight dude, no technique. He's a dog. Thunderous. No, I'm not clicker trained. No, I was talking about watching something from Reef, where Reef seems to be apparently clicker trained. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, can I move back to there? There we go. Okay. Well, hold on. No, I need to be a little bit lower too, so that, or maybe higher. Ah, shit. Wait, hold on, chat. Hold on. I need to adjust myself. Hold on. I need to reposition myself. Hold on. Unfortunately, not because I have a tent and, like, it's getting uncomfortable with my current posture, but because I'm a dumbass and I forget my own X and Y coordinates for me. Then again, I'm not good with math or anything like that, so why would you expect me to be good with X and Y coordinates? There we go.
Curse you, Thunderous the Wolf! Ah!
Not the slightest bit of denial. You mean about the use. No, if I were a character, I would be the big buff himbo that's like 9 times out of 10 like doesn't know what's going on and everything and is like the comic relief kind of character. But then I have that one episode or like that one season or like one set of episodes or something where I just lock the fuck in and like I'm an expert on like whatever is like troubling everyone for that episode. That would be me. That would 1,000,000% be me. I would be that kind of character. Because chat, 9 times out of 10, I am one of the dumbest motherfuckers you will ever meet on the planet. my Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader stream is evidence enough of that. I am one of the dumbest motherfuckers you will ever meet on like the internet, guarantee you. But if someone were in like a dilemma about like Ace Combat or some shit like that, bam, let me enter that chat. I can solve whatever the hell is going on right now. Yo, you got a dilemma. You got a dilemma about like which wingman is the best. Easy, Pixie from Ace Combat 0, no questions asked. Hey, so what does fighter, multi-role, and attacker mean, Thunderous? Easy. The 3 classifications for, well, the most common 3, I should say, because there are special classifications like Jammer and everything like that. Jammer, like the EA-18G from Ace Combat 5, and then you've got like B for Bomber and whatnot. You got your bombers from like Assault Horizon and attack helicopters from also Assault Horizon and everything like that. But fighter is like your air-to-air oriented fighters like F-22s, multi-roles, like F-15E Strike Eagles, or the jack-of-all-trades kind of aircraft. Attackers are meant for air-to-ground, so aircraft like the A-10, the Sukhoi 34, the fullback, the Duck, the Platypus, whatever you want to call that specific aircraft, and all of that jazz. What happened on June 6th, 1995? Buddy. Oh, buddy. I'm gonna leave that for you to figure out. I'm gonna leave that for you to find out on your own. You'd hit people with your pecs. Honestly, you know what? No, that actually lines up. No, like, just imagine, like, okay, so, like, imagine, like, I come into the scene and everything like that. I come into the scene, I open the door or something. Like, I open the door or something. Like, in my right hand and arm, I'm carrying food or something because I was in charge of, like, getting everyone takeout or something like that for the night and everything like that at like, the group hangout, like, the meetup or something. And then, like, as I'm going to place the food down and everything, like, I accidentally, like, bump into someone, but, like, they get, like, face first right into my pecs or something like that. Or maybe I like as I'm like eating a burger or something, I get like ketchup on my shirt, so oh no, I have to take my shirt off and reveal my big massive fucking man titties, my pectorals, my absolute juggernauts for breasts, for pecs and everything like that. And all of that. Oh no, how horrible, chat. Oh no, I'm a silly little bitch. I'm a silly little goober who dropped ketchup on his shirt. How unfortunate that I must take my shirt off for the scene now. You know. Himbo, doppelganger. What about that fur cut? Well, that's just straight up a porno at that point, isn't it? If dick is actually being shown. Slams my massive fur cock on your desk. So you still ERP? Do you RP? Do you RP? You'd get ice cream on your crotch. Oh my god, that would, yeah. The cookies and cream flavored ice cream, which cookies and cream is objectively the best ice cream flavor. I'm just letting y'all know out there, getting the Oreo chunks and everything in like the cookies and cream and everything, objectively the best flavor. Chat, we got the nerd car. Chat, check it out. We got the nerd car. Look at this. We got the nerd car. Actually, people. actually, people. You should suck an icicle, a milk-flavored one. It's been a long time since I've, like, sucked on an icicle or, like, some kind of, like frozen, like, ice pop candy, like, whatever you call those things. Icicle, probably. A milk-flavored one and have it drip. It's been a long time since I've done that IRL, but you bet your ass. Like, if there happens to be, like popsicles or something, and, like, I get my hands on one, you bet I'm going to, like, suck on that in the most, like, suggestive way possible, because I cannot help myself. I cannot help myself. It would be way too much fun. Popsicle. Nothing. Just nothingness in the darkness. Popsicle, not icicle. I was about to say, icicles like can kill you, right? If they drop from like the sides of your house in winter, they can like full-blown like pierce you and like stab you through your skull and everything, right? Chew, what the fuck did I come back to? You're gonna what? We got on the topic of like what kind of character would I be for like an episode of something. And Heine first said that I would be Heine said that I would, quote, be a useless bitch at first. So I'm like, no. So I had to set that record straight, and I said that I would be the himbo character with like with like massive like muscles and like man titties and everything, who like is confused on like what's going on 99% of the time, but then there's the one episode or like the one season where like whatever like the team is stuck on is like an area of like my expertise, and so I lock the fuck in. And I'm like, oh shit, no, I know about this. And then everyone is like, wait a minute, you do this? You know about this? Oh, I know, I more than know about it. And all that, you know? I've sucked on a cucumber before. Hey, oh. Never BJ'd or did anything sexual with someone else, though? Gotcha. I still love Chu's message.
What the fuck did I come back to?
Honestly, Chu, is anyone surprised that we're on like a lewd topic like this one, given the history of like the streams and everything? Is anyone really that surprised now? Bam, baby. Getting some good shit. We're getting that work in, big boy. Woo! Thunderous, go stand in the corner and think about what you've done. All right, fine. Fine, I'll go in the naughty corner. I'll go in the bad boy corner, fine. Let's see, let me think about my life choices here for a second. I do not regret one bit of what I've been saying on like the streams and everything, just for the record. So this whole timeout in the bad boy corner thing here that you got going on, it's literally not gonna do anything to change me. I'm just letting y'all know right now. It's literally not doing anything. It's okay. To be fair, you didn't specify how long I had to be in the timeout corner for. So I think like the 30 seconds or something. I think the 30 seconds or so that I was like standing in the corner there will suffice. Everyone is so mean to me. Thunder with his massive cake out. Oh my, dude, that would be perfect. Oh my god. That would be amazing as a commission idea, actually. Yo, oh shit. Oh shit, when I have some extra funds, hold on, wait, let me, hold on. Oh, that would be brilliant. Everyone is so mean to me. Meanwhile, my Sona's massive dumpy is just showing and everything. Dude, that would be incredible as like a commission idea. Oh my god, why didn't I think of that before? Holy cow, I like that. Good idea, I like that. Let's go back to the nerd car chat, the actually car, as I like to call it. Actually streamer. Okay, hold on, wait, I don't like how my tail... Hold on. I didn't like how my tail was like clipping to the side for a bit, hold on. All right, I think that's, okay, there we go. I think I'm finally happy with where I am. I think I'm finally happy with my placement on here. Oh, chat, another thing that I wanted to talk about. Chat, I have been making steady progress on more Metal Gear Solid 5 stuff, more Metal Gear Solid 5 trophies and everything, achievements and everything. I have, like, what, just 3 or 4 more to go. I need, because I got the animal, like, conservation cliffhanger! Let's go! I got the animal, like, conservationist, like, trophy or achievement a little bit ago where you extract all of, like, the wild animal species and everything. I got that a little bit ago, which is nice. The only ones that I have yet to get are the creating a nuke, disarming the nuke. So I'm in the process of like creating the nuke right now. You get like 22 hours or something for the development time, but there was like the globe icon next to it. So I'm assuming that progress is counting down outside of the game. I hope I don't need to have Metal Gear Solid 5 on for 24 hours or 22 rather to get that fully developed. But I got that, so I need to get that, I need to get the disarming, I need to get the creating a nuke, then disarming a nuke, like dismantling it. Then I also need to get all of like the key dispatch missions done as well for like the combat missions for your combat unit for your FOBs, your forward operating bases and whatnot. I need to do that. I think that's it though. I could be mistaken. I don't know. I don't want to open up Steam again though, just because we're not playing anything from Steam. Yo, Navaruta! Yo, good to see ya! Hope your day's been going good. Thanks to your vids, I'm now looking for all the Burnout games on the PS2 and 360. Was trying to save some money, man. Come on. Which one should I look up first on both consoles? So for the 360, your options are Burnout Revenge, the 360 version of Burnout Revenge, along with Burnout Paradise. The 360 is also backwards compatible with Burnout 3 as well, Burnout 3 Takedown, if memory serves me right. But out of those two games, I would say for the 360, your best bet would be Burnout Paradise, and then for PS2, I would say either Burnout 3 Takedown, or Burnout Revenge. And the reason why I say Burnout Revenge for the PS2 and not the 360 version is because on the 360, the bloom, like the bloom and everything, is really intense. The developers got a little carried away with the bloom for the 360 version, so you get blinded constantly and whatnot. Yeah, it does, like the 360 version does look a little bit better, and you've got more detailed like paint chip damage and everything, like better damage like for the cars and whatnot. But I would say Revenge is best played on like the PS2, just so that you don't constantly flashbang yourself. I bet you are a whining little bitch when a werewolf is pinning you down like the good little puppy boy you... Yo, you shut the So, like, you're not wrong, but still shush. Yo, Miley, welcome. Good to see ya. Got it. Thanks, man. Hope I don't get into debt. Spend responsibly, please. But if you are able to afford those games, I would strongly recommend it, because Burnout, in particular, Burnout Revenge, my personal favorite title, is so damn good. I love it a lot. I have an idea for your next video. Thunder ASMR, I have a mental breakdown because of math.
Chat, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean the X is not able to be canceled out twice? What the fuck do you mean 2 times 3 doesn't equal 17? What do you mean solve? What do you mean prove the triangle is a triangle? What do you mean?
You know, shit like that. Don't bully me, I'll come. Oh no, chat, it would be so horrible if I got like shoved to a locker or something like that, you know? But what if someone makes a PC port of the 360 version of Burnout Revenge and it has an adjustable... Oh, that's right, yeah, because the, what the fuck is it called? Hold on, I keep, like, Z-dump? Like, recompile Z-dump? What is it called? What's the tool that got dropped? Hold on. What's the tool that got dropped that allows, like, yeah, for you to, like, essentially make native PC ports of 360 games? Hosts. I'm pretty sure... Hold on, I'm pretty sure Night Valfador posted about this, right? It would have been a while ago, I think, right? Because, I mean, it's been some time. Yeah, so this is what we're referencing, in case if anyone doesn't know what Fuzon and I are talking about. A new tool can now convert Xbox 360 executables into C++ files for recompiling into any other platform supporting x86. Xenon Recomp, that's what it was called. Not Z-dump. Why did I think it was Z-dump? Jeez, I was far off. Xenon Recomp, a tool heavily inspired by N64 Recomp, which works similarly for Nintendo 64 games, has the potential to make your favorite Xbox 360 games native to PC, no emulation woes needed. There may be hope that someone works on games like Ace Combat 6 and many more, and then there's the GitHub page as well, if anyone's curious about that. Yeah, though, chat, that would be incredible. So, okay, so yeah, as it stands right now, and that means, so what that means is, in terms of emulation options for Xbox 360 games and whatnot, your best bet is Xenia. And Xenia, like both Xenia and RPCS3 are, like, hit or miss when it comes to the games and whatnot. Like, those, like, for the Xbox 360 and PS3 emulation, like, that kind of emulation, you need to have a much stronger, like, system, whereas, you know, like, PS1, PS2, and everything, you don't need something, like super powerful, but like with like 360 and like PS3 stuff, you need to have a pretty beefy PC for emulation stuff. But if like we are able to make essentially native PC ports of games, we wouldn't need to rely on emulators which have like inaccuracies and whatnot. Because like with Ace Combat 6, for instance, right now, if you get just the standard vanilla version, you know, you have to put up with, like, worse-looking graphics a little bit. You have to put up with, like, weird audio for the cutscenes and everything like that. But like if someone were to make like a native PC port of Ace Combat 6, for instance, it would just work straight out of the box, no switching things from false to true, you know, no, like you wouldn't need to tick Ace Combat 6 ground fix to true in like the text file of like the text file of Xenia. Of like Xenia Canary, for instance, all the cutscene audio would work fine. And like Fuzon said, if a custom bloom like scroll were to like be made, or like you could input a value for the bloom, for instance, then that would make the 360 version of Burnout Revenge the most desirable one to play, because that's the one with the best graphics, but you wouldn't need to blind yourself, you wouldn't need to flashbang yourself in order to achieve that. Yo, that dog, yo, welcome. Oh, hello. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke Burnout Paradise and fill our bellies with weed and play Wait, what? Wait, what? And smoke Burnout Paradise and fill our bellies with weed and play Diet Soda for the PS2. Looking into different types of games, like getting tired of having mostly FPS and racing games look fun, especially the older ones. Dude, older racing games hit different. Older racing games hit different, but like the good kind of different. Like Need for Speed Carbon, for instance, my personal favorite Need for Speed game, love Carbon. Always have, always will love Carbon to death and everything, just as an example. This is big for old Forza players and Ace Combat fans. Hell yeah. Yapperisfolf. Indeed. Wait, what did you post? The sniffa emote? Dude, the, oh my god, the one where the guy, like, likes the smell of the underwear. Dude, like, whoever, like, what's their name? Petita? Dude, Petita, like, fought hard against Twitch for that. Because I remember, like, it got deleted, but then Petita, like, re-added it multiple times. I assume eventually their like, auto-emote upload privileges had to get revoked, right? I would assume that's what happened, and that's why we don't see the one where, like, he likes the smell, right? It's so easy to fluster the streamer. Chat, look, when you put a scenario like that of me getting pounded by a werewolf, how can I not? What Burnout game has better cock physics? I guess Paradise? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about that. FPS, racing games, and fun in the same sentence shatters heart. Got Carbon as a kid. My stupid ass was wondering when the sun would come. It was always night. Oh no. Pretty sure there's a daytime mod for Carbon, though, if you want to, like, get the PC version of it. I'm pretty sure that's a thing nowadays. Hope they use this tool on Ace Combat 6 and Forza Motorsport 4. Same here. Dude, like, a native PC port of Ace Combat 6 would be incredible. Because you'd be able to have, like, the best-looking visuals on that system. And imagine, like, the multiplayer. I wonder how the multiplayer would work for Ace Combat 6. I'm curious now. If it would all just be, if it would be peer-to-peer, or, like, if, like, they'd be able to have it so that dedicated servers could be set up, you know? And everything like that. I wonder. Oy! It's waning crescent moon right now. Werewolves are only at 23% power. No! I will say Burnout, Ridge Racer, and Flat Out are what I'd recommend. Were you ever a fan of the old arcade racers? Yes, dude, yes, I was. Chat, that actually reminds me. I think I said hello, that dog, yo. I think I said hello to you, right? If I did not say hello to you, that dog, yo, then hello, that dog, yo. Good to see ya. Chat, what the heck is the game called? Hold on, I remember NASCAR arcade game. What the hell is this called? Not Arcade Rush, no. Is this it? NASCAR racing. This is the one that I'm thinking of. This is the one that I'm thinking of. Chat, did anyone else play NASCAR racing on, like, this arcade machine as a kid? Did anyone else play this? Because on the note of, like, arcade, like racing games and whatnot, I just remembered this one. Did anyone else play this specifically as a kid? Because I remember, you know, like, going to arcades and everything and playing this and just having a blast. Could never afford to play them? No! So we can peg them instead. What do you mean pegging? We have a dick. No, but I have played NASCAR Racing 2003 season. Gotcha. Traffic check a total of... Wait! Wait, did anyone else see that, chat? Did anyone else see that I got the smashing achievement right there? Dude, all of the cars that I've been traffic checking while we've just been on this game over screen count towards my traffic checks. Oh, that's incredible. No way. Oh, that's awesome. Had to get a thing of agua there. That is awesome. There were several versions of NASCAR arcade games. One was from Sega and the other was EA. Gotcha. What was the Sega version, I wonder? Hold on. I wonder what the Sega version. Did I play the Sega version too? Hold on. NASCAR arcade game Sega. Oh, I might have played this one too. Hold on. Wait. Cuz this or
The race is underway.
I actually don't know, actually. Hold on. I may have played this one before. This is the Sega one. I may have played this one? Question mark? I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure. Yo, wait, is that Crush 40? Yo! Oh shit, this music slaps, dude. Oh shit, dude! Hell yeah! Good shit, man. I like that. Good stuff. Yep, definitely Crush 40. They were called Sons of Angels during that time. Gotcha. Wish there was a racing game with the current V8 supercars that isn't the wallet vaporizer that is iRacing. God, because yeah, like iRacing, you have to pay like per car and per track, right? Am I right? I don't know. I'm not one to get into iRacing just because I already have my like wallet. I already have my wallet destroying method of choice. That being like commissions and like furcons and like games and everything. I have my wallet destruction method of choice already. So I feel like if I tried to cram iRacing in there as well, I would be in, well, not even just in debt, in more debt than I already am with like student loans and everything. Which reminds me, chat, I need to get that all squared away for my summer classes. Oh, fuck. Okay, they all just said, hey, we're gonna take you down with us, streamer. All right, cool. That's awesome. I love being pinned to the wall and mercilessly fucked. I love that. I love that shit, man. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Ha! That's what you get! That's what you get! Can't pin me to the wall twice in a row. Nah, now it's my turn to bully you, bitch! Oh my god. I had to sneeze. Ugh. Real Racing 3 has them, but mobile game. I do actually have Real Racing 3 still installed on my phone. I haven't opened it in like years though, I think. That's the, hold on. I haven't opened that game in like years, because I remember the last thing that I played on it was like NASCAR stuff. And yes, you have to pay for tracks and cars individually. Thoughts on the whole Switch 2 stuff? Not a huge Nintendo fan, but sucks that those practices could be standardized in the industry. Yeah, so I've been on like an emotional roller coaster of a journey with the Switch 2 as of right now, because at first I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a Switch 2. I'm definitely getting a Switch 2 when like it comes out and everything. But that was before like the prices had been revealed and, you know, like the $80 games and all of that jazz. That was before that was all revealed. So then fast forward to when the Switch is revealed, I'm like, ooh, okay, that's a bit of a steep price, but like manageable for when like the price of the console was revealed. But then as soon as it really set in stone for me that like, man, they really want to get away with bumping up the MSRP price to $80 now, is like, man, I don't know. Because like I went from being really excited about the Switch to being like confused about it to then like being like, what the fuck, like everything is wrong about it, to then being like, okay, well, it's mainly just the games and whatnot, right? Because like, I don't know, $450 for the base model of the, okay, I just absolutely decided to suck dick there. Wow, okay, cool. I'm glad I did Gluck Gluck Slurp Slurp 3000 on that dick there. I love that. Cool. Like $450 for like the console itself, like I'm like neutral on it. I'm not like, yeah, it makes 100% sense, but at the same time, you know, given like the Switch 2's capabilities for like 4K and like the docked mode and everything, it's like, that's about on par with like PS5 and like Series X like prices and everything like that. So like, I'm like indifferent about the price of the console itself, but the games are like the real sort of like fuck you Nintendo kind of thing for me, because I do not want $80 games. I do not want $80 games, you know? I don't think anyone wants $80 like games and whatnot, you know? So that's like my real like main like, oh, what the fuck Nintendo kind of thing. Because you know for a fact that like if this is successful, then like other people are going to start making their games be $80 like right out the gate and everything. And all that, you know? Like eventually we're gonna get pushed to a point where we're gonna get pushed to a point where like the companies are gonna get so greedy that like even the fanboys who want to so desperately suck the dicks of like the higher ups at Nintendo, who are so quick to like defend the multi-billion-dollar company and whatnot, eventually it'll get to a point where even those people can't afford to buy the console. They'll get so greedy, and like once that happens, like that is when like the downfall of a company will happen, or like when like a AAA gaming crash will occur, you know? Because like funnily enough about that, I made a YouTube upload on that a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago now, about, you know, will AAA games experience a crash in the near future? And I think they will. If the current trajectory like keeps up and everything, I think they absolutely will. And at the end of that video, I said in the next 5 to 10 years, but looking at the Switch 2 fiasco, and when you consider things like the tariff, like price hikes and everything, increasing the needs of like everyday necessities and everything, therefore meaning less room for entertainment and whatnot, that combined with AAA companies getting ever like more, like increasingly more and more greedy about shit, and all of that jazz, it's like eventually things are gonna get to a breaking point, you know? Eventually something has to give, you know? Something has to give. Oui. Nobody wants $80 games. Wait till you hear about the people unironically asking Nintendo to raise the prices. I'm willing to bet those people are like the same kind of people who are like, yo, you know that Nintendo 64 games, you know, like, you know, cost like this amount, like Nintendo 64 and like GameCube stuff and shit like that costs like 60, 70, 80 back in the day, right? So if anything, the prices should go up and everything like that. I'm willing to bet those are like those kinds of people. Meanwhile, the Xbox S and X camp has games that also have PC ports. Yeah, and isn't Forza Horizon 5 supposed to come to PS5 soon, or has it already come to PS5? Finish! Boy! At least Nintendo has games you could buy at PS5 for the same price, and it doesn't have any games. Yeah. I mean, unless if you count, like, The Last of Us remastered of a remaster, remastered part 3, remastered part 4, remaster of a remaster. Already has, if I remember correctly. They have trailers and stuff. Gotcha. Me. What do you mean you won't throw your life savings at the multi-billion-dollar corporation? Match! Exactly. Yeah. I would only buy if they make a new Star Fox game where you can watch Fox and Wolf have massive gay tension and make out. Dude, okay, unironically, chat, everyone has their breaking point, right? Chat, I feel like the breaking point for not just myself, but for so many other, like, furries out there would be if they made a new Star Fox game, and as a cherry on top, it was revealed that you could do romance paths, and they revealed that, like, hey, you can romance Wolf as Fox in the game. Chat, like, at that point, like, you know? I hate to say it, but, like, damn. You know? Nintendo, I don't know why Nintendo doesn't realize that Star Fox, like, making a new Star Fox game with, like, a gay romance path is a license to print money. You know? Not that I'm advocating that Nintendo does that, because part of me still wants to, like you said, Chu, part of me wants to see Nintendo get humbled. I don't want them to have a successful year. I don't want them to have a successful, like, business quarter for this year, because we need to let them know that, hey, charging this much for all of this shit for your latest release and trying to standardize $80 games is not okay. you know? I don't want that to be misinterpreted as me, like, giving advice to, like, make it so that Nintendo has a good year or something. But I just know for a fact that, like, we would all cave, right? We can all agree on that, right? Hold on, let me pause. I need to scroll down the chat a little bit. I was catching up. And the limited release to weaponize fear of missing out. Yeah. They milk The Last of Us harder than I would milk. Honestly, man, like, why is it that, like, every single PlayStation generation needs to have another remaster of Last of Us? We're eventually gonna get to, like, Last of Us remastered of a remaster. That's what we're gonna get to eventually. Sorry. Which they're doing with the Switch 2 as well. Seriously, what's with Sony remastering games that aren't even a decade old? Honestly, though, I don't get that either. Are there also miniature cities? Also, that Macro Falco and Macro Fox can have hot gay sexual intercourse in the big city of Corneria, and they can flood the town with... Okay, I'll stop there. But yeah. That game would break record sellings thanks to furries. The infinite money glitch is just adding a hot furry character in your project. Easy. I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, if a game has, like, a hot buff dude or something, then I wouldn't probably buy it right out the gate just for that guy alone, but I would be curious. There's macro art, tons of macro art of that, absolutely, yeah. Thunderous, back to the corner with you. I'm gonna rebel.
No. I am not going into the corner. Make me.
Tajepi, is that how you say their name? Tagepi? I've been always pronouncing it as fucking Tajepi. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong though, right? I don't know how to say it either. Gotcha. Okay, good. Chat can't bully me into being like, you're saying it wrong then, streamer. Togepi. Gotcha. Togepi. So, I was close then. Togepi. Madge, the side character isn't allowed to rebel.
Oh, but I can. And I will.
Weren't the majority of it commissioned by a certain individual? Yep. Is he the do a barrel roll guy? No, do a barrel roll is Peppy. The Banui. The bun. Banui! Fucking Banui! Yes, that's an aileron roll, not a... Yeah, there's little mistranslation there. Yeah, barrel versus aileron. All right, I just got slammed into my ass, and then okay, look, when I said shove me against a wall, I don't mean it like that, okay, man? Come on. Like, bro. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. We're all just trading paint here. Come here, big boy, I'm gonna fuck you. There you go. Get pinned against the wall and get fucked. There you go. I still want my revenge takedown, boy. Get your ass back here, boy. There you go. Exclamation mark, come. Exclamation mark, come, streamer. Exclamation mark, come right now, god damn it, streamer. Streamer, blow your fucking load right now. How dare you not, streamer? Let me turn the volume of the music down just a smidge. There we go. My indecisive ass, once more, does not know what he wants to do with the volume levels. Come. Come. Yeah, but I'm curious to see what the launch of the Switch 2 will be like. I am wondering about that. I am very, very curious about that, about how that'll go and whatnot, you know? I'm wondering if there's gonna be another Wii U situation. If there's gonna be like another Wii U situation where it just doesn't sell very well, or if there's gonna be like another 3DS situation where they'll do like a big price drop, you know? And to this date, there's still no signs of the Nekujishi sequel coming to the Switch despite being announced years ago. Jam steer. Awesome boosting. You think Silksong fans have it hard? Nekujishi is worse. I love just how far you can fling the vehicles in this game with the traffic check and whatnot. Dude, yeah, imagine that you're like just going to work, like whoever said it earlier in the chat. Imagine that you're just like going to work or something, and then you just get flung off the side after getting rear-ended by a fucking huge-ass sports car. Just imagine you suddenly go careening off the edge. You're like, whee! Come over and I'll show you the exponential growth of my natural log. Oh, big stretch. Wait, I'm curious. Hold on. Has Lupin ever? No, Lupin hasn't gotten back to me. Lupin hasn't gotten back to me yet. Oh, is Lupin hiding? So for anyone who was wondering why, Fuzon or Lupin may have done a thing. The pinned message is an indicator of what happened. And so I'm like, hey, I just want to talk with W Ding Gun. Sent off to space. A bang. Oh, excuse me. Chat, how the hell is it already 7:45? Dude, the time has flown by quick. Time has flown by real quick. How in the hell? I mean, you know what they say, chat? Time always flies when you're having fun, right? And me being live on twitch.tv and getting bullied by my chat so that I can interacting with you guys in like chat and everything, it's some good times. It's fun. Chat, just imagine your old high school. Well, just imagine like someone legitimately. I was gonna say, like, imagine well, yeah, no. So just imagine like your typical like high school bully character or something, right? In like a comic or something. They try to like bully someone, but they like unironically like it, and so the bully is just left confused on like what to do. Like, what the fuck do I do? You know? Is it bad that I have 4 streams playing at once, including Thunder's? Am I cooked? The most that I can handle is 2, and the reason why is because I think you're only allowed to earn channel points for the first 2 streams that you have up at any given moment. Any other streams after that, you don't get channel points, like for those, like for that 3rd and that 4th stream, if I'm remembering right. It's either 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 2. So that's why I always have up to 2 at max. Hot. Shoves you against the locker. Hey, nerd, give me your lunch money. Meanwhile, the nerd's like, okay. But they're, like, incredibly turned on by it. Why would they stop you from having channel points? They have no value. I'm assuming it's to like prevent you from just farming channel points, I guess. If I had to guess, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know why Twitch decides to do that. Twitch, no channel points for multiple streams. Did Twitch ever like give an explanation? Yeah, so I just found out. So it is 2 then. It is 2. Okay. Yeah, because like channel points on multiple open streams. Viewers can only earn channel points on 2 streams at a time. So yeah, so whichever, like the 2 streams that you open first are going to be the ones where you're eligible to earn channel points, and then anything after that you don't, which is strange. I'm assuming it's just because you can't, I'm assuming it's just like I don't know. I'm assuming it's just like an anti-farming measure. I don't know, though. Could only handle 2 semi-quiet streams at the same time and some music. That's fair. I would assume that to be the reason why. At least I could be entirely wrong when I say that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I am wrong about many things in life, as we have seen. Oh, water's that good shit, bro. Water is that good shit. How the fuck are we gonna make 3 mil, chat? Step 1, embezzlement. Don't actually do that. No, do not actually do that. Twitch representative, hi, hello. I'm joking when I say embezzlement. Do not embezzle money, chat. Do not do that. I sneezed again, sorry. Oh, come on, baby, give it to me. Give it to me like the bad boy that I am. Oh my fucking god. Oh, busted again. Fuck yeah, dude. Shit, is that good water? Oh, come on, before, oh, we got the gold anyway, it's fine. Never mind, we're okay. Ah. Sorry, I'm, like, snorting and shit. Hold on, I got, like, something in my nose. Ah! Chat, help me, I'm dying. Except, not really, I'm fine. But I'm also dying. I'm dying, but I'm not. Chat, if I ever get into a situation where, like, I feel like I would actually need to, like, go to the hospital or something like that, I just won't. Because I have made the fatal mistake of being born in the US. So, a ride in the wee-woo wagon would already just cripple me for the rest of life. You know? Yeah, I just take an Uber ER. I just Uber ER that shit. As unfortunate as that is, behind the humor and everything, that is very unfortunate to say. You know? Chat, I think I've gotten, like, all perfect launches today. I don't think I've had a single bad launch so far today. American Healthcare, K-Kona, what the fuck? Come on, baby, give it to me. Oh, give it to me, come on. Yeah! There we go. Big ass bus in the way. I can't roll over to, like, the other buses down there. Damn. Hey, you know what? We got the gold anyway, so it don't matter. It don't matter. We're all good, chat. It's all good. Chat, imagine this is like an everyday occurrence in the Burnout universe. If this just imagine. Just imagine how common accidents and everything are in the Burnout universe, and you have to call your boss being like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a couple hours late to work today. Another accident on I-95, another accident on I-95." Or like whatever interstate number you want to insert. Insurance companies when they actually have to do what you pay them to do. Wah! Ambulances are not taxis to hospitals. If that's not what an ambulance is, then what the honestly, yeah, then what the fuck is it if not that? Don't get angry, get furious and road rage, boy. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. God for the dead of a jump. Boy, from Martin Cedo Pants' video. I don't know why I memorized that line specifically. Got another God for the dead of a jump. Well, there goes the perfect launch streak. Fuck. I blew my load prematurely. Fuck. There we go. Oh fuck! I gotta come. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me like the naughty little bitch that I am. There we go. Sorry, I got really in the zone there for a second. Wait, that loading screen looks familiar to me, IRL, with that as a sign by the building. Oh shit, really? Silver medal! Come on, give us the gold, give us the gold. Gold is what, like 8 mil? Something like that? We're at 90%. Okay, you know what? We got the gold anyway. Oh, we're at 95. Quit edging me. Come on. 2, 1, 0. All right. Hey, White Mountain cleared, White Mountain mastered. Oh shit, we got White Mountain mastered? Fuck yeah, like all the perfect ranks and everything. Yo, fuck yeah, chat, we are gaming. Chat, we're goated. We're just built that good, chat. I'm built that different. My response to hearing health insurance companies is simply this, and it can be interpreted in a myriad of ways. Smile. That's a very fitting response. Yeah, I'd say that's very fitting. Yeah, I too would like to just smile, and my smile can also be interpreted in a number of ways. As for someone who got a PC recently, would you be down on making a video for beginners, even if it's the basics? I got one last year, and I don't know shit, and I mean it. Like, what the fuck is RAM? How to Wii as a kid? Give me a break. I mean, a PC guide video isn't something that... Wait, hold on. There we go. A PC, like, guide isn't something that's, like, in my current wheelhouse, like, isn't in my current list of video ideas. Okay, I mean, wait, wheelhouse... like area of expertise. I don't know where I was going with that, but as of right now I don't have any plans for that. Like, if I do like a setup video, I could go over like my specs and everything. Oh, come on. But I primarily just do like video game reviews and essays, not like PC building tips. I mean, there's videos out there like that can help in lieu of like me making stuff. Reminds me I should check out the Tokyo Extreme. Oh shit, you know what? I still need to check out the Tokyo Extreme Racer games myself. I still need to do that. Hell yeah, I still need to... How much is Tokyo Extreme Racer for Steam right now? The newer one. The new one that came out. Tokyo Extreme Racer Steam. How much is that right now? It's for 30 bucks. So not too shabby for 30 bucks actually. I need to... Yeah, and it has full controller support too, so I would absolutely be able to play that. Yeah. We gotta have time for one more event, chat. One more, and then we'll probably call it a stream there because it is 7:56 right now. So just a couple more minutes. Make that 7:57 right now. 7:57, and then it's time for us to go say a little wiki. Burning left, lower link, forward. Gridlock driving you mad, smash your way to sanity in the all-new Traffic Attack. Chat, can we just talk about just how dumb some people are on the road? Can we talk about that? Just some people shouldn't have a driver's license. Why do some people have a driver's license, chat? How did some people pass their driving test? I have to wonder. Like, nothing in particular has happened, like, as of yet, like, or as of late on, like, the road for me. But just, so, you know what one of my pet peeves are, chat? When someone does a turn, but then they leave their turn signal on afterward for, like, another minute or so. I don't get how anyone could ever accidentally leave their turn signal on, because I just hear the... Like, leaving that on... It doesn't drive me nuts. It's not like I think the sound is like unpleasing and whatnot. But it's not like pleasing or whatnot. It's not like it would drive me mad. But like it would definitely be like it would definitely be like noticeable at least, right? So like I don't know how the hell. Where did you get your license? Where did you get your license? From a cereal box? If you're over 80, you really ought to be taking a driver's test every year. Dude, honestly, like, quit it, Grandpa.
I love it when a traffic car panic swerves into the lane that I'm in. Chat, here's a pro tip in life. If you see someone careening down the opposite side of the road, or better yet, or like not even better yet, but just... If you see someone traveling right behind you, chat, at like super high speeds, what you are supposed to do is you are just supposed to stay your current course. You're supposed to not panic swerve. You're not supposed to change lanes. You're not supposed to do anything like that because you need to be as predictable as possible so that the people who are going batshit crazy on the road don't accidentally ram into you because they are counting on you staying on your current course. So what this fucking idiot in the car just did here, by panic swerving into the lane that I was in, that person is not going to see their family anymore. That person has now entered the pearly gates. That person has taken an early leave from life. That person's free trial of existence has ended.
All right, ASMR Thunder is over. The bump draft of death. Ah. My favorite is them turning the turn signal on 5 streets before their turn. Yeah, like there's such a thing. Yeah, like time your turn signals right, please, people. Like, you don't need to turn your turn signal on like, you know, leagues before you make your turn. Just like appropriately time it. It's not that difficult, man. You know? Oh, or actually, you know what? You know what another favorite of mine is? When like a person needs to like switch a lane at like a light because they need to go forward or something, but they didn't realize they were in like a turn only lane until after it's way too late. So then they gotta like try to squeeze their way in at like a red light or like, you know, before they have to commit to their turn at the green light or something like that. I also love it when that happens just because it's like, man, you dumbass. Alright, well, we'll go on this path. Just so that no dumbass idiots can, like, ram into me on the other side of the road there. Let me snooze the ads real quick here, chats, because we are gonna be heading out after this event, because it is 8:01. Chat, I hope you all been having fun tonight. Burnout Revenge streams are always fun and everything, and it's much, well, for now, I should say, it's much more laid back with the, for now, it's much more laid back with the achievements and whatnot. Once we start getting down to the more specific ones, like the signature takedowns and everything, I feel like that's when the game is gonna become a bit of a rage game. but you know, we shall see. Yeah, it's been a good time. Hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy. Chat. With that all being said, well, hold on, I'm skipping way ahead in my, hold on. I'm skipping way ahead of my outro. What the hell am I doing? Chat, say the line, Thunderous. With that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Always fun to be playing Burnout Revenge on stream. I'm glad that we were able to make it to the end. The beginning of the stream was a pretty rocky start, but the beginning of the stream was a bit of a rocky start there, but I'm glad things seemed to have stabilized towards the latter half of the stream and everything. I'm glad that we were able to make it the full 2 hours today. I don't know if it was just the weather or if like things were downloading in the background or like whatever the case may be. It had to have been a problem here though, more than likely, because the down detector for Twitch said that nothing was up, so I don't know. And it could also just be that I need to update my computer. I need to update Windows. Because I've been seeing that update and restart and update and shut down option for a while, so this could be my computer's way of saying, hey, you motherfucker, update me right now, I'm gonna start breaking your shit. Something like that. But chat, yeah, I already said save the line, Thunder. So with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Chat, I have a YouTube where I post things like video game reviews and essays. That is also where you can find my stream VODs, specifically in the playlist section, as I have all of my VODs unlisted, that way so they don't clog the main uploads. For what it's worth, I have a Twitter. I don't use it a whole lot, compared to my Blue Sky. My Blue Sky is where things are at. I'm a lot more active with posting like any commissions that I've gotten and all that jazz. I mean, I do post stream updates and whatnot, like stream updates and video updates over on the Twitter as well. But Blue Sky, I'm much more active over on there because Blue Sky is just a much better place than Twitter. Twitter is just an abomination hellhole of a shit show, chat. It is just an abomination of a hellhole shit show, chat. That's what Twitter is, you know? You know, Blue Sky ain't perfect, you know? Blue Sky's not 100% perfect and everything, you know? But it's leagues better than Twitter. Fuck, man. I stream 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6 p.m. to usually 8 p.m. Eastern, but every now and then I like to go into a little bit of overtime. In particular, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm much more strict about ending at 8 because I need my daily dose of WikiKitty. Chat, if you enjoyed what you saw and you are not following yet, please consider giving a follow. We are 2 follows away, fun fact, from 300 followers. I don't have anything planned for 300, but it's just nice. It's nice that we're close to that round number and everything like that. It is crazy, like how like the time flies and everything. Because we're at what, 298 right now, right? 299, make that 299. Yo, 299, fuck yeah. Cause Henriz, yeah, on my activity feed, Henriz gave a follow yesterday and everything. So make that one follow away from 300 from that nice even number. Fuck yeah, dude. But chat, enough about me talking numbers. Let us go show some love over to the WikiKitty. Chat, whatever you want the raid message to be, just keep in mind that I do not condone the spread of false information. Just keep that in mind. I do not condone the spread of false information, so this 348,000% bullshit will not fly. It will not take off. It will not take off. It will not take off. Coming in hot and sexy. Yo, I like that. I like that as the raid message. Of course the streamer likes the raid message where he can thirst over his own Sona. Of course, you're probably wondering. Chat, I'm a simple guy. I see pecs and I see muscles and abs and flexing and everything. My brain goes, I go ooga. I go ooga booga. I like that, you know? I'm a very predictable fulf in that aspect. Chat, let's go show some love over to Whiskey. Indie Horror Bonus Bingo Day. Wingo Bingo. Whiskey's doing a bonus, whatchamacallit. Yo, hell yeah. You have one of the highest follower to viewer ratios I've seen. You have 300 followers, yet as many viewers as someone with over 1K followers. I wish furry men were real. Egotistical streamer, capital D, colon. How dare you thirst over your own Sona, streamer? How could you, streamer? Oh my god, streamer. Thank you for snoozing the ads mods. I missed that. Thank you for snoozing them again. How could you, streamer? Oh my god, streamer. Why are you doing this? But yes, chat, let's go show some love over to Whiskey for that, for the bonus horror bingo. Chat, do you think we're gonna have another night, a third night in a row where there's no bingo? Because I bet, like only a couple hundred cheddar, like cheddar that I could afford to lose. But I bet on like one bingo and we didn't get any bingo, so I lost my 300 something cheddar. I still net gained cheddar because it was a pretty low amount, but yeah, chat, only gamble what you can afford to lose. Go into every gamble assuming that you're gonna be losing the money that you put in, and you'll be set on that gambling life if that is a thing that you like to do. Chat, for Friday's stream, more of the classic, more of the goods, marbles on stream. That be the plan, and all that jazz. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace out, everyone. See y'all on Wednesday. Bye.